Alright, while you were watching that, I finished our negative space art project. I cut out a few more shapes, then I glued all of the little pieces down onto the white piece of paper. And this is what I ended up with. Also, I made a few more. For the next one, I cut big half-circle hunks out of all four sides, and it needed something, so I carved a rectangle out of the middle. Then I did an even simpler one and just took some lines out from two sides. I thought this piece worked better as a vertical, which makes sense since that's how the paper was oriented when I cut those shapes out. I mean, I made those decisions as the paper was oriented vertically, so of course it looks better when presented vertically. Then I cut out a dragon. Up till now, I had taken the same approach each time and I had left all four corners of the black paper intact, but here, I decided to play around some and just cut the piece of paper apart. In fact, that could be a fun game to play, cut the paper apart. The only rule is that you have to use all of the pieces of the black paper. Next, I made this, which I don't really think is a very good exploration of negative space, but it reminds me of a textile or a stage set, and there's an energy to it that I like. Anyway, next, I did something very representational. I cut around a pair of needle-nosed pliers. Basically, this is a stencil. Lastly, I went back to my first approach and I made this, which is probably my favorite of the 7. This one feels like dancing to me. It's nice. Here are a few more examples of other people's negative space art that I found. I'll put links to the sites where I found these in the description below. This is nice. This is the work of Alexander Johnson. This is his design for the cover of Moby Dick. See how he's used the negative space to say harpoon and whale. Nice. Hey, also, while we are discussing negative space, I thought we should take a glance at the work of Dutch graphic artist M.C. Escher. His exploration of negative space has its own name. When the negative space of each tile is actually another interlocking positive shape, it's called tessellation. Well, that's it for this time. Think about the possibilities of using the negative spaces in your own artwork. Shaping the negative space sort of feels like designing a ghost. And doesn't that sound like something you want to go do? Then hey! Go make some art. Make a drawing or a painting. Go make something entertaining. Make some art. Go make some art. Go get your pencils, paints, and papers, blaster, chisels, markers, scrapers, rulers, canvas, brushes, hammers, nails, and tape, guitars and super glue. Get glue and macaroni, cameras, frames, and fried bologna. Go get anything you need for making art. That gnawing feeling deep inside that you can do it isn't lying to you. Get up off your butt and make some art. P.S. Next in this playlist is a video from Noma Bar I found during the making of this episode. It's about cancer medicine at New York Presbyterian, and you will be glad you watched it. Please like and subscribe, and see you next time. Oh yeah, also, Paint by Monster is happening in Muncie, Indiana.